trying to do there. He shows just enough of it, but you know what? I think Wu just doesn't know what's playing in the mind. Oh, the side pocket.
Oh, the 9-ball. Wow. Wow.
But the problem is, right?
Trying to curve it. They won't. Get the 9-ball.
What does he have to lose? He's up 7-4.
There you go.
Wow. That's some magic once again.
But does he have a shot on the...
Kamusta mga kaibigan? Isang classic na laban na naman ng The Magician ang papanoorin natin. Ito ang final match sa ginanap na isang special billiard event dito sa Pilipinas. Ang Philippine Big Time Billiard Event. At ang makakalaban ni EFREN dito ay si Wu Jia-qing, ang pinakabatang world champion sa kasaysayan. Dahil sa edad na 17 years old ay nagawa niyang pagharian ang WPA World 8 Ball Championship noong 2005. Kaya binansagan din ng player na ito na Little Genius. At bukod doon, may world record din si Wu bilang pinakabatang manlalaro na nakapasok sa World 9 Ball Championship noong 2004. Kaya kilalang kilala siya sa loob at labas ng Taiwan at China dahil lumahawak ito ng 2 world record. Talagang Little Genius ang player na ito mga chip. Ngayon, uubra kaya ang Little Genius na ito sa nag-iisang The Magician lalo na't siya pa mismo ang dumayo sa Pilipinas? Yan ang malalaman natin sa video na ito. Simulan na natin to mga chip. Ito ang 2011 Philippine Big Time Billiard Final Match 10 Ball EFREN versus Wu. Rack 1, si Wu na ang titira dito. Hulog na ang dos. Tignan natin ang diskarte niya.
Well, looks like he's gonna opt for the push here, Hadley.
Yeah, I think he's gonna push it. There he goes.
And you know, people
Sa larong ito pala ay 54 years old si EFREN at si Wu naman ay 22. At ito pala ay ginanap sa Pagcor Casino sa Parañaque City.
I start to think a little bit more.
The only move Wu Jia-qing taking the shot. Oh,
Ayun lang, scratch si Wu. Ball in hand si EFREN.
didn't get the...
Didn't pay dividends. It's now EFREN with ball in hand.
Yeah, and he's left with an open table. Very unlucky for Wu. That scratch cost him the first all the balls. The 6 is near the 5, so he doesn't need a lot of ball movement. Oh,
You know,
wow, that was...
and those two pockets have really.
That was a very unexpected miss. Now the table is open for Wu.
Well, a while ago. Well, this diamond table has continued to really baffle a lot of the stars that we've had here to play.
Yeah.
Ralph Suke, Dennis Herculio, Daryl Peach.
Sure. To get to the 8 ball. Good shot there. I heard this is the last game of the year.
Well, and what a way to end the year. Obviously, when we have somebody like EFREN Reyes, who as you can see, we've been doing this for maybe about 2 months. We've had so many big stars playing, but I don't think we've actually seen the area packed the way it is packed here tonight.
Nakuha ng Chinese ang unang rack.
For one gentleman, that's EFREN Reyes, but unfortunately,
One youngest world champion.
Rack 2, break ni Wu. Walang hulog. Abangan natin kung sino ang makakuha ng rack.
happy that he's finally back because he has been out of commission for quite a while after
I
losing,
think 3
after
years.
leaving Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, 3 years.
He's supposed-
You already made a very surprising miss.
playing safe in that instance, but it looks like it's going to peak out.
Oh.
So they're trying to avoid that 6
Yeah.
there, but then remember, if you've not actually watched 10 ball, you've got to call the pocket. If it does go in, there are no lucky shots here. It looks like that 2 just might fall in there, but it stays up. But I think it's too close to the rim.
Trivia pala mga chip. Sa taong 2011 din, nagkampiyon si EFREN sa World Mixed Doubles Classic.
Behind the 10,
Kasama niya dito ang isang Pinay Billard star na si Rubilin Amit. At dagdag pa doon ay nakuha rin niya ang bronze medal sa SEA Games. Pati na rin ang kampiyonato sa US One Pocket Championship.
Back shot.
Talagang humakot si EFREN ng titulo sa taong ito mga chip.
Very open table.
Have you had any news about, how EFREN has been doing as of late? Because he hasn't really got to join that much game shape.
I think so too. Maybe because of the age. That's also one factor.
But obviously the experience that he has is just tremendous.
Catches up.
Maybe his eye's not as sharp as it used to be, but sometimes even the way he strokes that ball, but obviously
He still knows a lot of shots that young players don't. Very good safety player, EFREN is.
and I don't think there's anybody on this planet that
Yeah.
the way EFREN can actually maneuver that ball and how he can get to the next shot.
For me, the closest player to EFREN, in terms of admire him.
Right now, the man everybody admires.
Oh, he didn't quite get enough kick. Two rails before they get to the 9. Just one rail. Oh,
And that time he's going to fall basically on the 50-yard. The pocket that he's shooting at is the pocket that he had a miss on earlier.
awkward cueing also. Makes the shot harder. But there he
Boy, he made that look easy.
Kay EFREN ang rack na ito, 1-1 ang score.
Every shot, that last shot was
Rack 3, break ni EFREN. Tignan natin kung sino na ang lalamang.
other players try to break in the middle. He breaks in the right part.
But he gets the 1 ball to drop. The problem is
The 2
he's
ball.
got no vision
Yeah.
whatsoever for. He's gonna go for the push.
Teasing.
Just going in the side pocket.
Oh, the 9 ball. Wow. Wow.
But the problem is,
Grabing kick shot yun. Pasok ang 9.
shot at- and you see, even Troy Danao, I think, was surprised with that call on the 9, but nevertheless, he made it.
10 ball, corner pocket.
He was trying to. I think that shot was a double purpose shot. That's why the 2 is not quite
10
seen.
ball, corner.
In case the 9 doesn't go in, the 2 is still hidden. Wow! Wow!
Isang halimaw na rack para kay EFREN. Nagpaulan siya ng magic dito. Kay EFREN ng rack 3.
Wow, he lost.
Rack 4, sargo ni EFREN. Ayun lang, scratch siya. Tingnan natin kung makatabla ang Chinese player.
The magician. He was able.
Gonna take the 3 in the lower right corner pocket. 7 probably in the side pocket. I mean the 4. He has to make the cue go down the table for the 5. Just enough angle to get to the 6.
Dagdag trivia ulit mga
Doesn't
chip.
want that.
Sa edad na 15 anyos pa lamang, ay nag-world champion na din si Wu nang manalo siya sa Junior World 9-Ball Championship. At doon nga siya binansagan na Little Genius.
I think Wu's just warming up. And the 10 is a very risky shot.
Well, you know, Wu's not one of those players who likes to simplify his life. He likes to do he likes to do the really tough shots just to show everybody his skill level. That's a very simple safety.
It's a very good safety though.
Well, you know, pulling out all the stops. Here we go again. Brace yourselves for another shot. Didn't quite hit that as much as he would have wanted to, but nonetheless, look at this.
Good
Another
save.
safety shot.
Want much cue movement here because the 7 is just about near the 10 ball and the 6 ball. Wow!
Well, he really hammered that one in. It's going to be ball in hand for the magician with just 5 balls left on the table.
Wu not playing.
Right before this match, though, I was looking at the odds, and the odds were heavily stacked in the favor of Wu Jia-qing.
The
He was a
younger
2-to-1
player.
favorite, yeah.
Well, EFREN's shocking everyone right now.
Now, people, I'm sure at home, and even here inside the airport Casino Filipino, still talking about that shot on the 10 earlier to get to 2-1. What a fantastic billiard.
You know, I think even if Wu wins here, that shot would still be.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is going to be filed into the annals of billiards history. That was absolutely tremendous. Starting out with his shot on the 9,
And then the 10.
and then the 10.
Oh, he overshot that one.
Well, he should be able to handle this, but
10 ball, left corner.
obviously the pundits are going to say, again, this diamond billiard table just really baffling a lot of the stars. Gets that one to go. And it's now 3-1. The magician, EFREN Reyes on top.
Mainit ang rack na yun. Kay EFREN ang rack 4.
Let's see how he does here.
Rack 5, break ni EFREN. Walang hulog.
What happened?
Pagkakataon na ni Wu makahabol.
Try break. He was able to have better control in the cue, but at the same time, doesn't stay on the...
More. So he's trying to use his wisdom.
He wants to get that past the 8, it does.
See what Wu's gonna do here. We've seen a lot of errors from Wu. Let's see if he can make up for those errors.
Well, again, this looks like a rack, just like you said previously in some of the other racks, that should be going to Wu. It's an open table.
I like the way Wu strokes his cue. It's very smooth. Simple shots.
And now I think he's doing what you were suggesting he did earlier, which is to simplify
Simple.
things.
Yeah. Draw this one back. I was shocked. Wu tried to put the cue ball in between the 9 and the 10 a while ago, which led to his unforced error.
Well, he paid for that mistake, and right now I think he's not going to do anything close to that anymore.
Yeah, but I think he overshot the 8 here. Gonna try to power this one out. Wu heating up, cleaning the table. The 9 ball slightly hit the rail before going in the pocket.
Well, Wu Jia-qing
2-3.
comes to within 1.
Nakuha ni Wu ang rack na ito.
Finally finishing a rack.
But for 10 ball, most of the players really break from this place, from that spot. Wu continues to hammer down those balls.
Rack 6, walang hulog sa break ni Wu. Kalat ang bola para kay EFREN.
Not looking.
Tignan natin ang diskarte niya dito.
He's got a fantastic spread of the balls though, which is
Yeah.
perfect for.
Now I think he's gonna have trouble putting the cue back there for the 3. He has to draw this one back. Put a lot of power in his shot. Or he can choose to follow, make the cue ball follow. Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Going
Threading the
between-
needle.
Yeah, going between the 4 and the 9.
I would have thought there was going to be some applause.
I think he's gonna play safety here.
Foul ball,
Oh, no.
corner.
He's calling the corner. What about the 5? It's down the table.
He's got to really make this cue ball work.
Wow. Look at that.
Does it get there though? No, it doesn't.
I think. Can he see it? I think
Tago ang 5. Abangan natin ang gagawin ni EFREN dito.
he's calling
5 ball,
the pocket.
corner.
I think he can see it. Go around to get to the 6. Wow.
Using rail first. Look out though.
Shooting good shots here.
But that was not in the cards. When it
Yeah.
bobbled there in the mouth of that pocket, it stopped the path of the ball.
I think this is the left.
Boy,
Again,
he missed that by a mile.
I don't think EFREN likes long shots.
Well, not anymore.
He gave that shot to Wu. Just has to play a stop ball here or draw it a little bit back.
Boy, it
Oh,
rattles out.
another miss.
But it looks like he's going to get second prize here. I don't think EFREN can see players would just pull out the short stick.
Almost gets it.
Makulit ang 6 na ito ah.
If Wu misses
Pagkakataon na ni Wu makahabol dito.
this one, it's gonna be really surprising. Looking at the 7-10 combination.
And just like that, it looks like we're going to be tied at 3 apiece.
Yeah. 7-10
10 ball,
combination.
left corner.
That lines up perfect.
He does. He has to get this to get a tie. He gets it. 3-all.
Kay Wu ang rack 6. Tabla na ang laban.
Because he doesn't put much power in the shot.
Diretso tayo sa rack 8. 3-4 ang score, pabor kay EFREN.
And he does.
The one thought about going down.
Walang hulog sa sargo ni EFREN.
And it's tit for tat, but look at this.
Safety.
No direct shot here on the 1.
Place it. Just pushes the ball.
Nag-push lang si Wu. Tignan natin kung titirahin ni EFREN.
He's pointing behind the 9 and the 7.
I'm quite surprised he wants to take this.
I don't know what he's gonna do here, to be honest.
There you go. See,
Oh,
that's
there.
why I was,
Yeah.
just like what happened in the first rack.
Ano kaya ang
Wu
diskarte ni
Jia-qing
Wu
came
dito?
up with the push and he gave it right back. But this time, he actually looked like he wanted to take it.
Yeah.
And then at the last minute, he said, nope, I'll
Yeah,
give
'cause-
you the problem.
There's not a good safety with the way the table looks right now. Oh, but Wu was able to push the 1 down the table and leave the cue ball up to take the shot.
Well, no question he can make contact with that ball. The question is, can he come up with the counter safety?
There you go.
And
Wow.
the answer is,
Just behind it.
gonna try to hit this flush. Make that 10 ball travel.
Gonna try to leave the cue ball there and the 1 go up. There you go. Oh, didn't want that. I didn't want the 1 hitting the 5.
particular aspect of the safety game, and I'm telling you right now, he's not going to win.
But the last match Wu and EFREN had, I think Wu was able to snatch the victory. But that match was alternate break. But this one is a very different one, a winner's break match. As you said a while ago,
One ball, side
very
pocket.
good safety player. See a good safety there by EFREN. And Wu having trouble where he's gonna hit it. He was still able to hit that one, but he left the one open. Probably another safety.
He was thinking about it,
Yeah.
weighing his options.
Wow. Wow. Another
spin.
Grabing kickshot na naman ni EFREN para sa
another
uno.
amazing shot for the 3 ball to move to that pocket. Another safety. A simple safety, but a very effective safety. Wu calling the corner pocket in case the 2 ball goes in. Oh, it goes behind the 10 ball.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, it
That was a
lucky.
very lucky kiss there on that 5.
But I think EFREN can hit the 2 ball and make it go to the 4, put the 2 ball down the table, and the cue ball just behind the 5 there.
Oh, but it came out. You can see the moment
Too
he hit
strong,
that,
yeah.
he knew it was too strong.
Yeah.
That guy actually shouts at the crowd.
Very interesting player though. It's actually pretty good. Wow.
Look at that. Pinpoint shooting.
Very good pocketing, but the position for the 3 a little bit
Side pocket.
in case it goes in. Probably he's gonna play this behind the 10 ball.
EFREN gets off his seat, wondering how he was calling that one.
Again left with an easy shot, but doesn't have a pocket. Safety battle.
Andyan pa ba kayo mga chip? Kung andyan pa kayo paki-comment naman sa baba kung taga saan kayo. At babasahin natin yan sa comment section.
This has actually been the longest rack of the entire match. Once he can get that behind the 8 and
Exactly. Exactly behind the 8.
it's actually a big ball to hit because it's near the rail. Let's see if he can pocket it. He can't. And now finally the table opens up after that long, drawn-out safety battle. That's how.
Oh, careful not to go behind the 10.
He's got to get it past that 10
Wow.
and does. Easy get for the 4, but a while ago that was...
I think that was
the way
a harder shot, yeah.
The way he had to tread in between the 4 and the 9. That deserved an up for
5. Wow.
Nakuha ni EFREN ang rack 8.
Combination.
And just like that, he comes up with a little bit more.
12,
Cast with
players
that
to break,
card.
leading 7 racks to
Corporation,
4.
Bugsy Promotion.
Diretso tayo sa rack 12. 7-4 ang score, pabor kay EFREN.
The Billard Managers Association of the Philippines. BMP 8P. And watch that cue ball. Look at the cue ball.
Did it scratch? No.
Muntik pa ma-scratch si EFREN dun.
Referee calling 10 seconds. Wow.
And he hides behind that cluster and he quickly apologizes to EFREN. You know, maybe he might not be too worried here committing a foul because... But he does make good contact and look
Wow.
at this counter safety.
Counter safety. Even if he hits this, I don't think he knows where the cue ball will go. Whoa.
Oh boy, that was really
Amazing.
a great reply.
Wow, yeah.
Looks like he's going for a direct one-rail approach.
Careful. Again.
Muntik na naman ma-scratch si Efren sa tira na yon sa uno.
He generated a lot of his own luck through the years.
Is it a safety? It's a safety. So he won't hit the 9 ball.
What does he have to lose? He's up 7-4.
There you go. Oh, wow.
Grabing tira yon, hulog ang dos.
But does he have a shot on the 1?
Umuulan ng magic sa laban na ito mga chip ah.
For this match.
Well, they're probably changing their minds right
Oh,
now.
that's for sure.
Wow.
Look at
Is
this.
it a
Yes,
safety?
just enough.
I think it is, yeah.
Enough behind.
9.
Oh, he hit that a little bit harder than I
Yeah, I
expected
know.
him to. You know,
Lucky he is.
here in this instance, Wu Jia-qing saying, okay,
Oh, it's a safety. I think he was trying to put it behind the 4.
yes he was, but he hit the 4 flush.
I think he's gonna play the 10 in the lower right pocket. And he tries it.
And Alfred's probably saying, your name's not it. He's the man among the apes, playing in pool.
Simple safety. Another simple safety. See how he does. Oh, I don't think he had a plan there. It was broken by, I think, Wu. Whoa, almost scratched there.
Boy, and now he's left himself with a problem.
Banked shot. Oh. Oh, left the 3 open now.
He was
You saw in the first few racks the pocketing that Wu was showing. Let's see if he can. Wow, that was a hard shot. It had angle a little bit far from the edge. He had to reach for the 4. Enough angle, he can push it. He can draw it between the 7 and the 8 to get to the 6. I think he chose the first option. It's here.
deficit back down to 2.
He is World 9-ball champion. He is also the 2005 8-ball champion. Won 2 world championships in 1 year.
A feat I think that was duplicated by Ronnie Alcano
Yeah.
the following year.
I think Dennis also won 2 world champions.
Nakuha ni Wu ang rack 12. 7-5 na ang score.
There you've got.
Philippines.
That's quite surprising because he actually didn't win there. He won
Yeah.
the year prior to that in Kaohsiung. But it is a very good venue. So
Yeah, it's a
I
big
guess even
venue.
if he didn't
Rack
win there,
13, hulog ang 4 sa break ni Wu. Abangan natin kung makahabol na siya.
Yeah. Hopper for the cue. And he does. He uses it to stop the momentum of the cue ball. Or he can force it to go to the rail. Again, the 8 as a stopper for the cue ball, or too little. Has to get it exactly in the middle of the 9 and the 6. I think it's the first break and run out so far,
That's true.
if he finishes.
It's been quite a while. You've been playing
Yeah,
a little over an hour and a half.
no break and run out.
waiting for it to happen for Wu to be able to draw to within one here. After these 5 balls,
He has to get this rack. Because if EFREN before he wins. Draws it back. And for the 8 ball. The 9 ball is near the pocket, so is the 10.
Eyeball. Hide.
So it's safe to say this rack is Wu's rack. Last ball. And it goes in.
Malinis na rack para kay Wu. 7-6 na ang score. Di kita na laban.
He calculated, measured that change.
Rack 14, break ni Wu. Makatabla na kaya siya? Tignan natin.
See, look at the way the cue stops in the middle of the table after he breaks.
problem is right now it looks like it's going to be
Yeah,
try break, and here comes the magician.
looking to make the cue ball follow the path of the 1 to get to the 2. Maybe just move the cue ball a little bit more forward to get it straight for the open. Just has to push this a little bit forward.
You can take a 3 in the other corner pocket like so.
Yeah, he chooses to take it. And wow, he gets that one. No more problems here. Just has to be careful with his. Just has to draw this one a little bit back. Oh, he chooses to move it forward.
5 more balls to get on the win by Wu Jia-qing.
Well, they didn't expect the magician to pull out a magic trick at the beginning. Well, I think
It's a magical shot such as that that can really just rattle your opponent.
well, it rattled me. It was a very amazing, 2 amazing shots.
That's right, back to back.
Yeah.
Pocketing the 9 and then the 10. The 10
Sell-
off a billiard.
Looking at, oh,
You can see that cue ball get away from him.
Then
And
what-
after making
yeah.
contact with the 9, and he wasn't happy.
went too far from the 10. You see him having trouble with long shots. There you go. The magician on the
Kay
hill.
EFREN ang rack na ito. Isa na lang at siya na ang magcha-champion.
8-6. Let's see how he breaks this one.
That time, put a little bit more into it.
Oh no.
Rack 15, break ni EFREN.
That one was an
Ayun lang, na-scratch siya dito.
that was actually pushed in.
Makahabol pa kaya si Wu? Abangan natin.
But so you're just gonna push this 6 ball to the pocket. This rack is gonna be an easy run out. See everyone, they're holding their breath. See it in their eyes. Hoping for Wu to make a mistake, and he does. Makes him
10 seconds.
careful with a foul. It's a foul.
Oh boy, here comes EFREN to the table right now.
He actually broke the cluster there.
And
He
he's
wants to come in
using his
contact with the 8.
extension.
He wanted to go. Oh, there. A combination opened.
And look at this. 5-10.
See what he does here.
For the match and $5,000 US.
Oh, misses it. That was lucky.
Sumablay si EFREN sa combination na yun. Buti na lang at tumago ang cue ball.
You hardly see him. Well, Wu Jia-qing's got to be able to swing
10 seconds.
from one end to the next.
Oh, he misses it. This is gonna be a sad night for Wu. Now I know why they call him the magician. There you go. Four more balls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth, and
This is
the
a,
magician getting ready to let all these people here inside the Casino Filipino
for me, I think this is the most
scream.
this is the most interesting match I've watched.
Well, he's come up with magical shot after magical shot, and the magician getting ready to win this one.
Last ball, everyone clapping. You can hear the applause and the happy crowd.
Make it official. Just
There
one.
you go. The crowd
At nakuha ni EFREN ng panalo. Hindi pa rin talaga umubra sa kanya ang pinakabatang kampiyon sa kasaysayan.
EFREN smiling without any teeth.